Once again, voters in the 13th congressional district here in California getting to choose between Republican incumbent John Duarte and former Democratic State Assemblyman Adam Gray.
It is a hotly contested race, and big political action committees are trying to influence your vote, spending money on attack ads. So how accurate are those ads? KCRA 3 Investigates Lizzie Mitri went out to get the facts.
Trust John Duarte and his promises? Not on your life.
But he can't fool us. Radical politician Adam Gray.
Let's take a look at these one by one, starting with the ad targeting Republican John Duarte. He's the incumbent in California's 13th congressional district.
John Duarte swore he'd protect us.
I will vote against any effort to federalize abortion law.
So Duarte is a self-described moderate on abortion. He says he believes women should have access to it in the first trimester, but it's false to say that he swore to protect abortion rights.
In Washington, he voted to restrict women's reproductive freedom and punish doctors who perform abortions. Duarte broke his promise, siding with the most extreme members in Washington who want to limit access to birth control, IVF, and would pass a national abortion ban, no exceptions.
Now, this is partly true, but with some serious caveats. Duarte did vote for some restrictions alongside other Republicans with more extreme views on this issue. He voted yes, for example, on a bill to protect infants in the rare case they're born alive during an attempted abortion. But because laws already exist to protect those babies, some critics felt that was just an attempt to intimidate doctors performing abortions. But it's probably misleading to say that Duarte voted to punish those doctors, just like it's misleading to imply he agrees with extremists on a national abortion ban just because he voted like them on other bills. Next, let's look at this ad from Republicans against former Democratic Assemblyman Adam Gray.
For the last 20 years, Gray's been serving California's corrupt political machine.
So this claim refers to two things. One, in 2015, Gray was subpoenaed in a corruption trial against his former boss, a state senator who admitted to taking bribes. But Gray himself was not accused of wrongdoing. Two, Gray agreed to pay a fine after he was accused of not properly reporting a campaign contribution during a 2011 fundraiser. So does that mean that he's serving the corrupt political machine? That's just a matter of opinion, so we'll leave this up to you to decide. Now for the last claim.
Gray wants to get gas cars like this one off the road.
This is based on comments Gray made in 2022. He said he supports high-speed rail and, quote, getting cars that don't need to be on the road off the road. He said we're going to need to run trucks and move food that the country depends on, but he supports investments in those fleets for clean energy vehicles. So this claim is true. Back to you.
Both of those ads were paid for by partisan political action committees. One was from the Congressional Leadership Fund, which is promoting a Republican majority in the House. The other was from the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, also focused on the balance of power.